So I think at the moment letting agents are having a bit of a rough time, but actually a good agent does a lot of things well. And it's about really understanding how to identify a good agent. Firstly, an agent needs to be at the forefront of legislation. They need to understand what's happening in the industry. They need to understand what's happening in the local market. And that gives them the foundation to really give you the right advice and information. At this moment in time, that the private rented sector is becoming very complex and lots of different regulations and legislations being introduced. You should expect a good letting agent to understand exactly what's happening. So a good letting agent should really take full control of your inspection requirements at your property. I would expect it to be included in any full management package. As standard, I'd really recommend that once a tenant's actually checked into a property, that you inspect it after 3 months. That enables you to ensure the tenancy is running well, there's no obvious issues, the tenant's looking after the property. I'd then revert to a 6-monthly inspection regime and then inspect the property every 6 months from there. If at that 6 months point you find that actually you're not happy with the condition of the property, then I would revert back to a 3-month. But you do need to be careful because the tenant does need peaceful enjoyment of the property. So if you just, for example, inspect it every 3 months regardless, you would be breaching that right. A good letting agent would really understand your property and understand exactly what type of tenant group to be marketing that towards. Make sure there's good pictures, potentially wide angle photography on there. Or if it's just a standard let, it might be okay just to have a property on Rightmove or Zoopla. If it's more complex like a HMO, it needs to be more proactive, they need to be calling wanted ads, it needs to be on spare room, etc. I think it's imperative that you have a good communication line with your agent. I think they really need to be accessible for you at times when you want to talk. I think in a modern society we're all used to emailing, WhatsApp, different forms of communication. So I think you just need to be sure that your agent is happy to communicate with you in the way that you want communicating with. And the most important thing is it's regular communication, that you're getting updates about your building. It might be updates on viewings, it might be updates on maintenance issues, but ultimately you need to have good dialogue. You may think that I would say this, but a good letting agent really is worth their weight in gold.